Hey, you guys, it's me. And I'm making this video because I got off of jury duty, so now I'm done. And I was just like, what am I gonna do with myself? Because I haven't started work yet, because I just got back. And so I was just like, I'm gonna make a video. And something that I wanted to make a video about, even though it's real dumb, is people always come up to me, and they're like, Carly, your Facebook statuses are the funniest thing I ever read. And I'm like, they're just my life. Like, legitimately, I just write about my life, which just happens to be really stupid. So yeah, I thought I would make a video of all of some of the random Facebook statuses that I've made that people have responded to a lot, just because they're my life, and this way you can have a dramatic reading of them instead of just reading them on Facebook. You will actually hear me saying them, so you can connect with them a little bit better. That sounded really stupid, but whatever. So this is the Carly's Facebook status video. It should be pretty interesting. This one is from November 28th, 2009. So back in the day. It just says, stupid people shouldn't reproduce. December 19th, 2009. Dear Diet Caffeine-Free Mountain Dew, you have no purpose! Love, Carly. This one is from September 19th, 2011. It's for my freshman year of Lawrence. One of the very first weeks I had a class. So this is it. It says, my piano skills class this morning. Professor, what do you need in order to play the piano really well? Me. Fingers! My professor. No. I was going for practice. Clearly, 8:30 classes just don't work for me. November 10th, 2011. Same professor for my piano skills class. Carly, why can't you play this piece? It's really not very difficult. Did you practice? Yes, Miss Walby, I practiced, but I have fingers like bananas. December 16th, 2011. At Pick and Save. Weird old lady who is giving me the stink eye. You look like someone who assaulted me at my mental health center. Me. No. I swear, the conversations I have with people. December 30th. Carly Gaith is pretty sure that watching her 80-plus-year-old grandpa use a shake weight was the cherry on top of the perfect Christmas. May 7th, 2012. You know you're completely screwed when you're taking a poli-sci midterm, and the really smart kid, who is a government major, says, shit. August 1st, 2012. That awkward moment when you're in the shower and you close your eyes for 30 seconds to wash your hair, but you get paranoid that someone's going to come and murder you, so you spin around to make sure no one is there and then fall out of the bathtub, taking the shower curtain with you. September 24th, 2012. That awkward moment when one of your professors calls you to make sure that you're doing okay because you were super grumpy in his class, and you answer your phone with, Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? And there is no response. October 31st, 2012. That awkward moment when you go trick-or-treating as a Jedi and an elderly woman calls you a big brown ghost. Nailed it! November 29th, 2012. That awkward moment when you create an awkward moment by saying that awkward moment when the previous moment was not, in fact, awkward at all. December 8th, 2012. That awkward moment when you're watching Miracle on 34th Street and Santa says that imagination is a country, so you ask out loud if it's next to Genovia. January 10th of this year, apparently. Carly Gaith wants to sing opera and be on Broadway for a very long time. Then, only after a glorious Les performance of Sweeney Todd as Mrs. Lovett, or Les Mis as Fantine, the impoverished French prostitute, typical, will she finally retire and move to Ireland, where she will live in a castle with Alan Rickman. Is that too much to ask? February 9th. That awkward moment when your mom promises to give you money for new pants, so she leaves it on your bed while you're sleeping and you wake up to a wad of cash and feel like a cheap hooker. March 24th. My 6-year-old cousin. Carly, can I have a cookie to dip in my ice cream? Me. You can either have a cookie or ice cream, not both. My 6-year-old cousin. Carly, I love you. You have pretty hair. Can I have a cookie now? Classic. April 8th. That awkward moment when the cashier at Herbs and Gerbs tells you that you're awkward because you're singing and dancing to Mamma Mia, but then proceeds to tell you about the Russian gas mask he ordered online. I fail to see how I am the awkward one in this particular situation. April 16th. Dear Screaming Child in Harmony Cafe, I know that your sister getting a bigger pickle than you has been a traumatic event, and that you've been through a lot today just in the last few minutes alone, but I promise it will be okay. This will not be one for your therapist in 30 years, I can guarantee it. You just have to think to yourself, if Britney Spears can make it through 2007, I can get through this day. You're welcome. Love, Carly. May 19th. Dear Townie, who yelled, "Fugly bitch" at me. I'm sorry that your life is unfulfilling enough that you have nothing better to do than yell things out of your car window at me as I'm crossing College Avenue. Please feel free to throw yourself onto something pointy with massive amounts of rust. All of my 9th week ginger fury. Carly. Alright, the next one that I wanted to share with you guys, I can't actually find on my Facebook because they only show you certain ones, which is dumb. But it was about 3 weeks ago because it was 10th week, and it was this. This is pretty much the gist of it. That awkward moment when you're standing in line waiting for brunch, and you go to order some scrambled eggs, but you forget the word for it, so you just say, "Brie birds," and the staff person just scoops them onto your plate in silent confusion. June 5th. That awkward moment when you're babysitting a less than 2-year-old and you spend 15 minutes attempting to open a child-proof door, and he sees your struggle and he comes to your rescue, opening it in less than 5 seconds. This is actually the status that I have from today. That awkward moment when you decide that your Panera name will be Penelope, but when the cashier asks you, you forget and you start to panic, so you blurt out, "Potato!" instead. It's close. Alright, the last one for this video is actually from December 20th of 2012, but I thought I'd save it for the last one because I got 120 likes for it because it's just, my life is just so dumb. So this is from December 20th, 2012. That awkward moment when you're casually wandering through Walgreens and an elderly woman, about 4 feet in height and 90 pounds dripping wet, asks you if you could be of assistance carrying her things to the counter. Of course you oblige, not knowing that you would have to carry half a dozen bottles of hard liquor and 80 cans of cat food when you ask, dripping with disdain, "Are you having a party?" And she says, "Oh no, I'm just stocking up for the blizzard, and it is the weekend after all." So you reply, "It's Thursday." So she says, "Hot damn, I should grab another bottle. Meowie Christmas." You guys, I can't even make it up. This is my life. So there you have it. Those are some of my Facebook statuses since 2009. So 4 years of those gems, and hopefully there will be more to come. But yeah, I guess that's all I wanted to say. If you have one that's your favorite, let me know, or one that I forgot that you remember, just let me know, because I'm sure there are more than this because my life is just that dumb.